Jean Bison, a member of the Claw Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bison's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bison is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before...
Jackpot, Sly! That's Jean Bison!
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his train routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Bison, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the clock.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bats. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clockwork brain stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final hoedown?
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dimitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up job of distributing spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
You're correct, sir. Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Claw Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right. Farewell, Bison. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky varmint managed to make off with the clockwork lung in Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the Lumberjack Code. Don't let the same thing happen to you all. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp. Ain't nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my Iron Horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I'd cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure would.
In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. A lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with Clockwork and...
Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games. Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. For despite his antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The blue lumberjack team managed to clear-cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the gold lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all tamed. Keep up the good work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those track homes. Yeah. Attention, all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady watch. A prowler's been spotted, and we can't not afford to have anything happen to our log cutting equipment, particularly that laser-type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people get to cut down forests for a living? You all are lucky. Don't ever forget that. Hey there, all you boys working the lighthouse. The lumberjack games are a-coming. So make sure to practice up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneering lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cutting techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
None of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. He'll keep Bison from beating your score log, so he has no chance of beating it. That's what we're made of. Excuse me, sir. We humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the Clockwork Talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get. This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try. Your technique is pathetic, big man. Where'd you learn to chop? From a book? Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the eagle egg on Bison, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe timing.
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right? So your pink friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice. Pretty good for a scrawny raccoon. Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
Hurry! Use those grapples to hook onto Bison. You will need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
Now that's how it's done! What? No applause for that masterful display of climbing? Now that's how it's done! Seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10? I see we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last, the spinning log competition. A log-rolling turtle. Who ever heard of such a thing? You're one lucky turtle, I'll give you that. But now, watch how a skilled log roller does it. What? I thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired. It's the scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
But to catch my breath.
Well now, Candy Britches. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them clockwork parts. Lucky thing, too. Arpeggio is willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the clockwork parts? Arpeggio has them all?
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand the finer points of commerce. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
That's it! Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear you.
Prepare yourself, Bison. En garde!
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Cook 'em!
Okay.
Lock away! Wait!
How's that?
Fire!
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this varmint.
Saws!
Yep.
Blades! Blades!
All right.
Logs! Logs! Sizzle his bizzle! Logs!
Bam!
Blades! Blades!
10-4.
Saw blades!
On it.
Let's go!
There you go.
Blades! Fire! Saws! Blades! Blades!
On it.
Let's go! Cook 'em!
10-4.
Cook 'em!
Eat dynamite, turtle!
Logs away!
All right.
Blades! Blades!
There you go.
Flame 'em!
Done.
Blades!
How's that?
Fire!
Come out, boys. Let's get to killing.
Logs away!
Okay.
Blades!
Yep.
Saws!
Looks like I'm tougher than you are clever.
Call out which... Yep.
Flame 'em!
How's that?
Flame 'em! Rock 'em!
All right.
Tarnation! I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle? Times have changed.